Welcome everyone! In this video, I'm going to present you to MAKIRA and in particular our invoice solution. In this demo, the invoice is with a purchase order, and there is both quantity variance and a price variance. We'll be using the SAP S/4HANA system. Here is an overview of the process. First, our vendor creates and sends an invoice with a reference to a purchase order. It's received by MAKIRA Capture, where all data is extracted using MAKIRA Capture's powerful document capture capabilities. This happens automatically. Next, the document is posted with differences in our SAP system. There is one item with a price difference and another item with a quantity difference. The user who is responsible for the price difference has to approve it, and another user does the same with the quantity difference. After that, the document is released for payment, and that's all we need to do. Let's start the demo now. First, I'll be playing the role of the supplier. And as a supplier, I have prepared an invoice. The invoice has a purchase order reference and 3 items. There is no goods received made for the first item, and that means we will have a quantity difference once the invoice is posted. The amount for the second item is 300 in the purchase order, and in the invoice, it is 500. That means that the second item is going to have a price difference. Now, I send the invoice to a designated email address, and that's all for my part. Meanwhile, MAKIRA Capture finds the email and extracts all the relevant information from it. After that, it sends the data to our external system, and the document is created and posted there. Because of the perfect match between the invoice and the purchase order, that happens automatically in the background. Next, I'm changing my role to be the Customer Accounts Payable member, and I'm opening my Fiori workspace. Here, I navigate to MAKIRA Approve, Invoice Overview, an overview that makes it as convenient as possible for expert users like Accounts Payable to control the workflow tasks related to incoming invoices. Here, you can see an overview of all your invoices. You can select different views, and there are various filtering options that can help the expert users to focus on the documents they need. The documents that match the filters are on the bottom of the screen. Here is the invoice, and as you can see, there are also the price variance and quantity variance. We can have a look at the invoice. Here, you can see the original PDF attached, and all the relevant information has been extracted. You can see that the invoice is posted, and it's blocked for payment because of the quantity and price blocks. We can check that there is a quantity variance on the first item and on the second item there is a price variance. Now, the responsible users need to approve the differences in order to release the document for payment. The responsible user for the price variance is Max Manager. He receives an email notifying him that a document is waiting for his approval. He then simply opens the email and clicks on the provided link. He's taken to his Fiori workspace, and here is the work item. He can also look at the attachment if he needs to. All the screens are responsive, which means that the user can access the task with whatever device he prefers. He checks it and then approves. Another user is responsible for the quantity variance, and that is Chris Finch O'Connor. He receives an email and clicks on the link. Then he's taken to Fiori, and when everything is correct, he clicks Approve. Now, when we get back to the invoice overview, we can see that the variances have been fully approved and the invoice is released for payment. And that is the end of our process. As you can see, handling your invoices can be extremely simple with MAKIRA. Thank you for watching.